What's happening with y'all to still? This is the podcast for real. Pay homage to my style, we keep it a ThouWow, cause talking it all allows the deal. Hey, talk to me, send y'all DM. I'ma make sure we dig in. We all in the same crowd, we keep it a ThouWow, cause saying it out loud to win.
What is up, Lane Gang? It's your boy Corillogical, and we are back with another episode of Keep It a ThouWow. This is a comedic podcast, and I'm gonna say this every time, so y'all do not take what I say to face value. I may be joking, and I may not be. That's for y'all to figure it out. But don't come in my comments on no goofy shit. Like I was saying, so we got the squad in here. We got my boy Ariano, my boy Alex, and my boy Sotelo in here. Demetrius, you know what I'm saying? So y'all know how we get down, and I've explained somewhat to these guys. I don't necessarily have a topic in mind. So the floor is open for anybody who has anything specific they want to talk about before I take over.
Okay, hey, could y'all name like your top best 5 anime? Top 5.
You really want to take it the anime route? This will go on forever. This shit will go on forever. But we can.
Oh, definitely. For me, number 1 always has to be Akira, the fucking 1988 movie. Best anime film.
Akira?
Is that the giant robots or some shit? Like
No,
fighting.
it's
the
like
giant robot. That's Gundam, ain't it? That's what the giant robots.
Well, you understand. You know
this anime like revolutionized how Americans perceive it, rather than it being a basically for children's shows. That it could take a whole lot darker route. And there's this virus that gets released. Somebody gets it, and they fucking destroy everything.
COVID.
And there's also
Fucking COVID. You know motherfuckers need to wash your hands and stay the fuck inside. I've already talked about
6
this.
feet apart.
Bro, motherfuckers
COVID
just do not
2099.
understand. 2099.
Oh, come on, man.
Motherfuckers just don't get it, bro. Wash your fucking hands and stay your ass indoors.
It ain't that fucking hard. Shit.
There's niggas out here going to pool parties, bro. Sitting in COVID soup for fun.
Exactly.
Fucking
Holy shit.
gross.
People be fucking trifling.
I talked about this shit on like the first episode. There's this guy, or the first episode I had here. There was this dude who went like on a Facebook like rant for like a couple weeks. I want to say like a couple months, talking about coronavirus is real. This COVID-19 shit is for the government to get rid of people, blah blah blah, all this bullshit. And then he got coronavirus. And so he was just like, found out I tested positive for coronavirus today. The shit kind of sucks, bro. And then and the crazy part is this was after he posted a picture of him at a fucking pool party. And was just like, see, there's nothing wrong with all of us. And then he caught fucking coronavirus. And then he fucking died. So all of this was posted on Facebook, bro. The progression of him talking shit. And after that, I was like, I've never seen such an immediate response from karma in my fucking life. This nigga talk literally every week. This dude was talking shit about how the coronavirus was real. Then he tested his luck, went to that goddamn COVID soup party, and got his ass good old fashioned Cap Rona. Took him out the game. And I think they said one of his friends posted like the picture of his obituary and was like, look, yes, he was my friend, but y'all got to take this shit seriously. Clearly this shit is not a fucking game. And I was just like, that's a good friend. You probably should have told him that before COVID kicked his ass. Just saying.
You probably fucking tried.
Bro.
People don't fucking listen.
That shit is for the government, bro. No, shut the fuck up. That shit is real.
It's to see how in control of them.
Yeah, bro.
They are. Like, don't you drive your car that you have to have registered with a license plate and go to your job where you pay taxes every single day? Buy shit, pay taxes.
At this
They're
point,
already testing this
exactly. Shit. At this point, the government got us though. Like, hey, shit, we can do about it. They already in control.
Not a goddamn thing.
Yeah, bro. Just make the best of it at this point. If they telling your ass to stay the fuck inside, stay the fuck inside. Social distance, all of that shit. Don't be out here partying it up, hunching your cousins or whatever y'all do. At these redneck pool parties or black folks going to these goddamn twerkathons and shit in the goddamn club with Sister Rona out there live in a fucking effect, and then y'all ass fuck around and get sick, bro. This shit is goofy. Walk around here with the jaundice eyes like zombies and shit. Stupid, all of y'all. That's all I got to say about that. I'll fuck around and talk about this shit forever. Motherfuckers kill me with this shit, bro.
Good times, bad decisions.
Bro, yes. That's probably the best thing I've heard. I'm making that a caption somewhere. And y'all heard him say it, so y'all know where I'm getting it from.
I say it all the time, man.
Good times, bad decisions. That's the one time my catchphrase don't apply. Like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Nah, I'm trying to hang out for a bit. I don't want to die. Especially from no disease like fucking COVID, nigga.
I want to do stupid shit and live.
Yeah, right? I want to live to tell the story. I don't want to do nothing dumb and then somebody else telling my story the wrong way on Facebook. Saying I told this stupid motherfucker. And be like, man, you supposed to be giving my eulogy, dog. Why you doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, shit, goofy. What were we talking about?
We were talking about fucking anime.
How the fuck we end up here?
Don't know how we got here.
Well, number 2, Dragon Ball Z, obviously. Come the fuck on.
Hell yeah.
How could
Anybody else notice that Dragon Ball Z, what is it? Dragon Ball Z, fucking Naruto, and there's one more of niggas in orange jumpsuits.
Bleach?
No.
He got orange hair. It's not really an orange jumpsuit.
You're right.
What, really?
You're right.
But damn, I can't fucking remember. But most of these animes follow the same like storyline.
Beat the shit out of somebody.
Yeah,
get the shit beat out of you.
A kid who everybody shits on because he's garbage at everything else that everyone else is good at. Like Black Clover. Black Clover is pretty much the same shit too. I love Black Clover, Naruto, and Dragon Ball Z. Don't get me wrong. Love these shows, but low key they
My
all
Hero Academia.
My Hero also. Yes,
still
bro.
on that.
My Hero and like Black Clover are the closest because Black Clover, this nigga, like everybody in the kingdom can do magic except this motherfucker. Like everybody has some form of magic in their system and they have like these birds that can detect magic. And when you don't have a lot of magical energy, these birds pretty much fuck with you. This nigga is constantly terrorized by these birds on an everyday basis because he has absolutely nothing magical energy wise. And they have like their spell books and shit like that, right? So like when you turn a certain age or right before you get ready to like pretty much do shit, you have to go get your spell book and the spell book will come to you. And they go up to 4 clovers supposedly. So his like him and this other guy are in an orphanage, so he has no magic power, and yeah, him and his like I guess orphan brother are he has no magical power. The other guy, who's like older, or I guess they're the same age, like orphan brother or whatever, he has like all of the magic, nigga. Like he got everything. It says like the person who gets the 4-leaf clover is like really fucking strong because they have the person who runs the kingdom, the king, and then they have the wizard king who is way more respected than the actual king is. And the wizard king has the 4-leaf fucking spell book. So the older brother gets the 4-leaf spell book, of course. So everybody's like, I knew it. This guy's always been a genius, of course. And then this nigga fucks around and get a book that has 5 leaves on it, and niggas is just like, what? And like most people was like, what the fuck does that even mean? It's all black, dingy, and some more shit, and they're just like, ha, that's what you deserve because you have no magic. Jokes on these niggas. The book that he has manifests anti-magic weapons. So this nigga gets a giant ass like Tetsaiga size fucking sword that negates all magic. And then he has another one that he pulls out later. He gets that fucking can absorb other people's magic and throw it back at him. I was just like, this nigga won. Like he literally fucking won at this point. But it's like, because he has no magic, this nigga has been doing Goku shit all of his life. Now I want y'all to think about something, right? Y'all seen One Punch Man, right?
Obviously.
Yeah.
So One Punch Man's workout was what? 100 push-up, 100 squats, and like a 10K run, right?
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 10-kilometer run.
Yeah.
Every day.
This kid did 10,000 of that shit and more every day because he had no magic. He was like, I need to be physically strong. This nigga should be 10 times stronger than fucking One Punch Man. And in this show, clearly he's not plot, of course. But this nigga, when I tell you, because his body is so physically fit, he looks like a child. But the moment he flexed these muscles, this nigga's God. Like, it's fucking ridiculous, bro. He's short as fuck. And he'll just be like, all right, I like these swords are heavy, but since I've worked out so much, he's able to like wield these extra big ass swords for no reason. It's like Cloud's fucking Buster sword.
Yeah,
bro.
the Buster sword.
Yeah, bro. It's like some shit like that, and he's just like, all right, let's fucking do this. And like this nigga will like flex his legs and take off like to the point where you can't fucking see him. Like he's that fucking ridiculous with it. And then like when his power like manifests itself into like some next level shit, his body will get like, it's like Sasuke's curse mark, bro. It's like that shit. So he'll get like half. So the 5-leaf clover book is like the demon magic pretty much. So that's why his shit is like anti-magic, because I guess magic is supposed to be light or whatever, and he's like darkness. Like I'm fucking with it.
Good
this
choice.
motherfucker, yes, bro. He gets like half his body goes black. He gets like the fucking demon wing or some old shit. And I don't know if y'all ever seen this video. He had a video floating around TikTok, like one of those little anime. It was like one of the craziest anime moments, and it was like one of the guys in his squad in like the Magic Knights is called his Magic Knights team is like the Black Bulls. They're like the most shitted on fucking group of the Magic Knights of like the 13 or whatever. And so because of that, they're just like, yeah, the Magic Knights are literally the most trash group of fucking people that we have. Damn. But we need somebody to do some fuck shit that we don't want to do, so we send those guys. And the nigga's just like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it. Like the leader's just like, nigga, whatever. The captain of the Magic Knights, Captain Yami, does nothing but take shits and drinks all
Magic
day.
Mikes?
Magic Knights. That's what I said. Don't try me like that, dog. This nigga really tried it, bro.
I see what's going on in your mind. Shit.
I don't know why.
I heard Magic Mike's and I was like, wait, hold on, wait a minute. What's
It's
going
coming
on
from
here?
the same, mind you, right? We were outside earlier and I was taking pictures of him because, as you could see, he's a very well dressed individual. He's kind of out of frame.
Yeah,
but oh yeah, it's because you're too far off to the side. That's why I scoot over a little bit.
Oh damn!
I'm gonna try to like let me know if you can like.
This whole time he wasn't even in the shot.
Yeah, you be able to see him a lot more.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a well dressed guy over here, right? I was taking pictures of him outside, and while I was editing the pictures, getting ready to send them to him, this motherfucker was behind me the whole time going, suck his dick. And I was like, oh, for why? Like, why are you like this?
This man be saying shit all the fucking time, bro. Like, yo.
Bro, I don't know why he's like this, bro.
This man's brain is on that sauce shit.
Bro, I'm telling you ever see like that old video and they was like, this is your brain on drugs. It's like the midget guy who's like half retarded. They asked that motherfucker, they was like, what color is a carrot? He was like, a carrot, shit, I don't, a color is, a carrot is a carrot. I was just like, nigga, what? Like this dude he's done so
he
many,
ain't wrong.
bro. He's not, but he's done so many fucking drugs. His brain is like completely fucking destroyed. Like,
No,
it's
my
ridiculous.
favorite one of those commercials is the fucking where they have the eggs and shit. And they're like, this is your brain. And they hold up an egg and crack it over a frying pan and it goes and that's like, this is your brain on drugs.
Pretty much. That
I'm
nigga's
like-
fried, bro. Like, it's ridiculous, dog. But like, I don't know how we got on this subject, but yeah, like I was saying, Captain Yami, the fucking like the hardest moment in the show. One of the guys that they have on their team, he's like a portal magic user. So his main thing is he got any place that he's been to, he can make a portal to it. So his older brother is in one of the more respected like magic knight squads or whatever. So they had to do like a competition, like the Magic Knight games against each other. And his brother is like this pompous, like, nigga, you are useless. Fuck you and everything you stand for. You're part of our family, but you are the scum of the earth. Like he's like one of those. And he was like, you know what? He got so angry that because he didn't like his younger brother that much. No, he was a younger brother. He was talking to his older brother. He got so mad that because he don't like this nigga, he was just like, you know what? I should kill you right now. And all three of these other motherfuckers are beat the fuck up. When I tell you, you see the streaks of them coming from out of like the sky and some more shit. And in one moment, they're all at this nigga's neck. Like, if you take one more step, we will fucking end you. Like all three of them, bro. And they're all three in like the Black Bulls, and they're considered like the weakest people, but they're all strong as shit. One dude, he like the Black Bulls is consisted of all like the misfits of all the people who fucking joined pretty much. Mm-hmm. So we got the guy who's supposedly has no magic, who has like the demon sword. So he's got his black wing and his curse mark shit going. The other guy, they say this nigga sucks because he's only good with fire magic. But nigga, when I say fire magic, he's like Fire Lord Zuko from Avatar. Like, this nigga cut like that. And he uses a bat. Like he makes like a fire bat and he like hits like flaming baseballs at niggas like, and it's like, it's crazy, bro. He was at this nigga neck with the bat. The other nigga was at there with the fucking what's the name, and somebody else. Oh, and there's another guy who's literally insane. This nigga, his whole thing is like lightning, but he's like crazy to the point like they put him in the Black Bulls because like, yeah, this nigga's strong, but he likes fighting a little too much. Like he's literally like insane. He starts fighting to the point he's almost dead, and he was just like, more, give me more. Like this thing, he's like a short crazy dude. When you see him, he's usually happy, and they'd be like, oh man, that's just him being him. He's just like, anybody else want to fight to the death? Like he's fucking wild, bro. They were all at this. He
the biggest masochist.
Yes, bro. He's like, he can manifest lightning into like gloves and shit on his hands, and they're like claws, and they were all at his hand straight like lightning blade at this nigga's neck. You got the dude with the fire back, and this nigga with this rusted ass fucking anti-magic sword that was like, take one more step and we will fucking end you. I was just like,
yo, I gotta watch this
bro.
shit,
Black Clover is clutch, bro. Like that show is cool, I promise you. But they all follow the same thing. Niggas who suck, now the most respected. I haven't even finished fucking watching it. They got a teacher who was just like, all right, guys, your goal is to climb like the magic mountain, or the volcano like mountain or some shit. You may not be able to breathe the closer you get to the top because of the heat, but you're supposed to be able to control the magic around your body to make it easier for you to move. And most motherfuckers were able to like get up the mountain because of that, except for the anti-magic kid who still got there once again because body's fucking wild. His body is like so fucking fit. It's just like, yeah, this is gonna suck, but I don't give up. Like that's his whole thing. When he gets to the point he's about to give up, he's just like, don't. And he's like, all right, let's do it all over again. I was like, this nigga I wish I had his determination in life, because if I did,
honestly,
bro, I'd be a lot further in life than I am.
It reminds
now.
me of Rock Lee.
Yes, it's literally like that. Like Rock Lee's whole thing is, if I can't, like how he used to do, like they talked about his training, if I can't do 10,000 push-ups, I'll do 10,000 squats. If I can't finish 10,000 squats, I'll do 10,000 jumping jacks. If I can't finish 10,000 jumping jacks, I'll do this and do this. This nigga's like, if I can't do 10,000 push-ups, I'm gonna do 10,000 push-ups. So I'd be like, nigga, what? Like if it gets to a point where my body can't take it anymore, so fucking what? That's how he is. It's just like, nigga, at a certain point you're gonna break limbs, but because of that, he's literally the fittest person in the fucking world. In this show, he definitely should be. But yeah, bro, the show is wild. Y'all gotta fucking watch it, I swear. But that's mine. If I had to literally pick one, it'd be out of Black Clover or Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail be on some. Fairy Tail is such a funny ass fucking show. It's funny, but it's like their character, nobody in this show sucks. That's their whole thing. There is no like shitty character that's on the grind up. It's like, no, we're all the shit, and you can't stop us. Like that's pretty much how it is. And everybody's like, fairy tales think they're so hot. They'd be like, yeah, nigga, we is. Like, and that's how that show is, bro. The main character is like Natsu. He was raised by a dragon. Like they have dragon users in that show. And like at one point in time, I guess all the dragons like disappeared or some shit. And so all of them have low-key been on a quest to find the dragons, because the dragons are like their parents. He has the fire dragon. They meet another girl who's a dragon. I forgot what they call them, but it's like how Naruto has like the Jinchuriki. They're like that for this world pretty much. So they found another girl who has the wind dragon, and her biggest thing is like she's good with like the wind magic and like healing. So another thing is, because he's raised by a fire dragon, if somebody like hits him with a fire attack, he just eats it and becomes powerful. Some cheating ass shit, bro. Like he literally eats
like the
it.
fucking that one fat dude in My Hero. I forgot his name.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's low-key like that. So if any of these like dragon, like raised by dragon people get hit with the element, like some shit like that.
Oh, fat gum.
Yeah, because of that, they grow stronger. So if somebody like hits him with fire, he'd be like, yeah, now I got a fire in my belly. And this nigga like fucking wilds the fuck out. Yeah, bro, it's like that. And the other girl, if somebody like pretty much blows, like say if the wind dragon bitch had to fight Tamari from Naruto, Tamari is going to lose. Like there's no doubt about it. If this bitch used that fan and hit her too hard, it'll literally be like her sucking up like all the air in the world. She's just like
Like the fucking
Let's kill 'em.
Dragon Ball Z Spirit Bomb type.
Yes,
shit.
bro, it's some shit like that. They literally just absorb it by eating the shit and going about their life. This nigga got hit with lightning, and like, his name is like Loxus. He got hit with fucking lightning, and he was just like, delicious. Fucking like Sasuke Kirin. Like, it's shit like that, bro. These niggas get overpowered from some shit like that. One nigga was just like, and they can eat other forms of magic too, but it's just gonna taste gross. It's like that. Niggas that usually they was like, well, if that's the case, they asked this nigga, why don't you eat your own fire? He's like, what? That's like eating my own babies. I was like,
Wait,
that's where you draw the line. Like, it's so stupid, bro. He's like, yeah, I won't eat my own fire because it's like my children to me. I won't eat my fire. Somebody else's kids, I'll eat them. That's like, it's so stupid, bro. It's a funny ass show, bro. I swear to God it is. But y'all gotta check that shit out. A lot of people, I thought more people had watched like Fairy Tail, and I know
Fairy Tail's so fucking long though. Let's be honest.
But the best thing about Fairy Tail is it's long, but all of their episodes have meaning to the main storyline, including the fillers. And I say fillers because they're not really fillers. They're just giving a background about a character that's actually pertinent to the story later. So this is like all of their
foreshadowing.
Yes, bro. All of their episodes pertain to the storyline. So because of that, like I'll happily watch all of fucking Fairy Tail before I watch any show. There are
like I deadass can't get through like 300 episodes
Bro.
of just watching one show.
I can.
I get bored way too quick for that shit.
Because at least every episode is interesting to me, like in some form. Especially like when they play them fights and they hear that goddamn theme music. I know somebody finna get their ass beat like immediately, and it's gonna be like. It's not like, you ever seen like some anime where the most powerful nigga in the game has whooped everybody's asses and then he get beat by a punch, like some regular shit. It's gonna be a punch, but this punch gonna send this nigga through a mountain, like straight through a mountain. It's not gonna shatter the rest of the mountain. It'll be a perfect circle going through that bitch. Like, it's some shit like that. Every attack in they show look like it hurt me. Like, I'm not even there and my chest hurt. Like, that's how real it is, bro.
Yeah, but like shows that have like 300 episodes, I don't think their story would be able to be portrayed in like, let's say Cowboy Bebop, for example. Yeah. That has 26 episodes. Yeah. But every single one, it was like, I feel like
it was like something new, pretty much.
Yeah. It was something new. There was something either super controversial happening or not like controversial to the show, not like fucking today's time type shit. But like there would always be something happening. When the show's that long, they have to have some just bullshit filler. Yeah. That does not like it's like we go to the beach this day or some shit.
But the reason why is because their fillers are like Fairy Tail's fillers. There's so many main characters for Fairy Tail that it's good because each main, because Fairy Tail is about the entire guild. Yeah. And there's a lot of members. So because of that, their filler episodes are pertaining to like the other characters within the guild. The main people that they follow is usually, so you have Natsu, which is like the fire guy, Gray, who is the ice magic guy. And these motherfuckers, he's always naked somehow. Yeah, he always gets naked and he doesn't notice it because his trainer, which is one of the filler episodes, his trainer pretty much made them train in like super cold weather to get them used to it. Because it's like, if you gonna use ice magic, nigga, you gonna live by this ice pretty much. So she'd have them as kids out in like the snowstorms and all of this shit, just training.
Bane darkness type
shit.
Yeah,
bro, like just practicing their form and shit. So because of that, these niggas, and she have them like out there with just like small ass shorts, no shirts, just out there cold as fuck. So because of that, they get used to the cold. And every time they fight, the niggas naked somehow. Like he'll be sitting there, and that's one like a long running joke throughout the. Could you try again? Shut the fuck up. Anyway, it's like a long running joke throughout the show. Like they'll be yelling in the guild hall, and they'll be like, "Natsu, you shut your big mouth. Where's your fucking shirt, Gray?" Like you're like, "Bro, why are you naked again?" And he'll be like, "What? How'd that happen?" Like it's so goofy, bro, because he's so used to not having on a shirt from training in cold weather all the time that he just gets naked and don't fucking realize it. So eventually it got to the point the nigga just stopped wearing the shirt and started wearing a jacket with like no shirt on up under it. And I guess that was like the happy medium, but still, when it's time to fight, this nigga's like, all right, go time. It just has like a water chick that falls in love with this nigga who's like stupidly obsessed with this fucking dude.
Damn.
Even though he beat this bitch's ass in a fight, like she was on the enemy side, she fucking lost, and she was just like, I love him. Like I was just like, it's pretty much because he was nice to her. So her whole thing is like water magic,
instant Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, it's like pretty much, bro. It's like rain. So she's you know how they say like rain means it's like gloomy or whatever. So that's her whole thing. And because of that, he was just like, man, bitch, smile more. Like, and she was just like, he was so kind to me. I was like, you know, shit like that low key kills me. Like that, a lot of girls are so used. Time out. Niggas really are trash. Like, I have to say that because it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. The amount of girls I hear pretty much falling head over heels for niggas just because these niggas are nice to them. That is fucking wild to me. How many... I know there's like this long running joke on social media of like niggas being toxic, but it blows my mind like when like a chick will meet a dude that she finds attractive and all it takes is for this nigga to be nice to her and to be able to have a conversation. That's it. I can understand the conversation part because people be dry. Like I get that. But all it took is like, it's usually like one small act of kindness. Like he seen me today and he was just like, your hair is beautiful today. And it was just like, nobody's ever said anything like that to me in my entire life. I'd be like, bitch, you got parents. Like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Just think because that shit hits different.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I understand that because, like, I dress like a bum or I try my best to everywhere I go. But sometimes
Whatever you mean.
I get you. Your style works for you. I am in homeless chic, nigga. If it looked like some shit a homeless nigga will wear, I'm paying for it. Like that's how I am. So because of that, but every once in a while, I'll put some dope ass shit together. So I'm like put together and hearing somebody be like, "Oh, you look nice." I'll be like, "I do my thing." Like
I'm gonna live off this for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's all I need to survive. But the last thing I'm gonna do is just be like, "She was so kind to me. She wants the dick." Like,
that is some straight incel shit.
I have a homeboy who's just like that, and y'all know exactly who it is. It's fucking Big Dale. This nigga Alfred, bro. He used to be like that. He's not like that anymore because we made him think otherwise. This nigga, like, a girl will literally walk by and was like, "Oh man, you smell nice today." I'll be like, "Okay, thank you." As soon as she walks off, bro, she want the dick. I'll be like, "Nigga, like, no." I'm like, she don't want the dick. That was just an observation. I smell great, nigga. Like, I smell great. I went out of my way to make sure I smell great, and someone noticed. That's what's supposed to happen. What's not supposed to happen is she tells me I smell great, and now we fuck for the rest of our lives. That's not how that goes,
bro. Okay, I have a story. Low key, something like that kind of happened back in fucking high school for me. I was a senior in high school. I was 18, fucking like in the first month, and I would wear nice ass cologne every single goddamn day. And my English teacher, she was 24, just came out of college. Fat ass.
Yeah, I can agree.
Facts. True.
English teachers be having fat asses.
Yes.
I want to agree with you, but my English teacher looked like a fucking pit bull, bro. And I hated it. Not even a pit bull. She looked like you ever seen the Droopy dog, like the old ass cartoon? She looked
bloodhound.
When I say exactly like this dog, hair and all, she looked like this fucking dog. And she is so old and has been teaching for so long. She was my mom's teacher when she was in high school. I said, my mom got mad at me one day. She was like, that teacher said that you be acting a fool in class. I was like, bitch, this was your teacher. You know she full of shit. Like, she was just like, I don't want to hear that. I was like, all right, black mom shit. Like, you got it, bro. But continue.
No, but back when that happened, we were doing some like stupid ass project in the library, right? It was fucking. It wasn't even like a regular English class. It was like multimedia or some shit like that. I was like,
go ahead and log out for me.
I was like, cool. This is gonna be a cakewalk ass class. Okay. Brand new teacher. Class was cakewalk, simple as that. But she would come up to me and smell me every day and ask what I was wearing.
Yeah,
that's not creepy at all.
No, we would literally just sit there and flirt for the entire hour. It was splendid.
For you, yes.
Oh yeah.
Well, you're talking about your English teacher, right?
Yup.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
When you got the juice, you got
when I had all season other classes, I got a day in that one.
Hey, whatever works. Whatever gets you that A. That's
I ain't even got it like that.
whoever you are. If this podcast blows up how I think it's going to, you're a fucking perv. Just letting you know that. He's great. You ain't shit.
All I have
want
to
that
say is
be
call
known.
me.
Call me. Oh yeah, he grown now, baby. That's all for you. No, stop. Some gross shit, bro.
No, you saw a picture of me earlier. I look the exact fucking same as I did in high
He
school.
does.
Or a little bit fucking worse.
The only difference between him and a picture that he showed us earlier, we like him in high school, is his face is bigger now, so he looks older. His face is just a little bit like he has like a little bit of chubby cheeks. The body and everything looks the exact same. Like he's the same person. It's like, bro,
How
you have
long ago
not
was
changed
that?
at all.
That was 2017.
Wow.
Yeah. All I have now is tattoos.
Yeah.
That's all more I have. I got the same ass hair. Like, the picture from my fucking prom, right? That shit, I had the exact same hair as I do right now. Except in there it was a little bit shorter and now it's a little bit longer.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. But pervert teachers and anime seems like it's gonna be a good episode, guys. But what you got?
Me?
Yeah, for
Okay.
Animu.
Oh, your camera, fool.
Oh, it stopped. Oh yeah, it's right at 36. The audio's still recording, fool. Keep going, nigga. But yeah,
Me, number one is Silent Voice.
silent voice.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Is that the
isn't
one with
that
the
on
girl
that
who's
sad ass
deaf?
shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, that shit fucked me up, and I watched it in the middle of the woods.
What?
What?
I was
Wait
in
a minute.
the field. Relax, like,
okay,
bro.
okay.
It was like some really sad ass shit, and I was just like, damn. Like I was in my tent, like, oh my god.
No, I watched it with my
Tear.
homie. We were straight up like ready to go to Japan, and he was like, "Yo, we got like 6 days before we go to Japan. Let's binge all these anime movies." All right.
I would
The
not have
entire time, it was like rewatching fucking. Was it 6 centimeters per second?
What is that?
It's another fucking depressing movie.
I can't watch stuff like
No.
that. man.
Fucking the
I was
entire
pissed off for the rest of
time.
the field, bro. I was just like, any nigga talk to me getting socked out. Like, I don't care.
The entire time we were watching it, I'm just like, fucking kiss,
Bro, time out. Once again, when this podcast blows up like I know it's going to, right? To anybody who writes scripts for like K-dramas, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all practice modesty in y'all culture. I get it. Kissing ain't bad, bro. Like, have that shit happen, bro. I've never felt like, so we watch like American type like dramas or whatever. These niggas will fuck on screen and all of this shit. And I feel absolutely nothing because it's just like normal to us. But in Korean culture, they are so modest with everything. Like even kissing, holding hands, all of that shit is just like, ooh, like nigga, I have never felt like a giddy ass child before in my life until I've watched a K-drama and the last episode they finally kissed. I'd be like, that's the worst thing is that's how they end the season, that they finally kiss. This shit should have happened episode 3. Like, why is this happening to me right now? And I shouldn't feel like a child every time it fucking happens. I am 27 years old. It don't feel right.
That is also why I feel like Tinder in America and Tinder in Korea, two entirely separate entities.
Tinder in Korea is Tinder. It's not the same, nigga, because this is Asian galore from what I've seen, and I hate it. I hate it so much. But yeah.
But in America, you get a lot
horse.
You get a better success rate.
Bro, it's fucking
It
ridiculous.
is better.
I found out something about that. It's because people were saying like, especially when wow, that's fucking crazy, bro. No, okay. No, but I found out, especially when it came to like black guys, somebody told me that because one of my homeboys was like, yeah, bro, I'll be on Tinder. And for some reason, like, I don't like bitches, like, especially like Asian bitches. They was like, yeah, bro, they really don't be swiping right on me. I was just like, low key, this dude was kind of ugly. But in my personal
like
opinion,
that?
I was like, you kind of ugly, nigga. So I get it. But at the same time, he's like, yeah, any girl that's not like fucking like Asian though, they have no problem swiping right on me. I was like, cool. And I was talking to another NC. What is it? Who was I talking to about this? No, I was talking to one of my homeboys about it who had been here for a lot longer. He was just like, yo, he said it's because like he said I was talking to this Asian chick one time, and she legitimately like told me why. He said it's because out here they're like they're sort of afraid of black people, and I was just like, is that some racist ass shit? He was just like, no, not like that. He said part of it is kind of like that. He said because all they know is what they've seen in like TV shows, and I'm like, okay, so we've been portrayed poorly out here. I get it, but it's not necessarily their fault. They just go off of like American like movies and shit like that. So it's America's fault in this aspect. And he was just like, is that, and like, even if you've seen like porn and shit like that, like American like porn with like black dudes, these niggas dicks are like arm's length. Yes, bro. That's literally it. So it's like because of that, they're legit afraid that they're afraid that if they get fucked by like a black dude, they're going to die.
They're gonna
like,
split in fucking half.
Yes, bro. It's like that. So because of that, they just like you can be the finest black dude, especially if you're like a darker skinned black dude, nigga. Automatically they be like, all right, his dick's too big. Never in fucking life. So because of that, they are afraid to talk to black dudes, and I was just like, that is the most hilarious thing I've ever heard in my fucking life. What? That's some hentai shit. The little bitch will be fucking on the hentai and be like, oh my god, I'm going to break. I'll be like, bitch, no, you ain't.
Like you could actually see that shit in the stomach.
Bro. That shit be. So you can actually see that shit. See that shit in the stomach. That shit and go in there, and the bitches will be like this skinny. The next thing you know, it's like rearranging for real. I'll be like, oh my god, yes. It's fucking
like how many anime girls have to have appendicitis each year?
I'm telling you, bro. I'm like, all these bitches
gotta
shit.
rearrange them guts for real,
bro. That's low key what I be thinking. Like I'll see some hentai and be like, these niggas really out here rearranging guts. I want to be like them when I grow up. That's it, bro. It's funny.
Or how it's fucking buckets every single time.
Oh god,
you already know what the fuck
the
I'm
most
talking
hilarious
about.
fucking thing ever. They will cream pie this bitch, and next thing you know, fucking they ooze gallons.
Bro, it's like the bucket at the top of the water part just
bro, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous and funny. And I'll be like, man, so
like man got a full ass fire hose.
Yeah, bro. I'll be like, you'll be fine, man.
It's like round 3 and you're still doing that?
Yeah, I'll be like, just fuck you a black dude.
No,
too.
like you might get 2 out of me.
Yeah,
after 1, I'm like, give me like 20 minutes.
Listen,
I need a snack I might take a nap.
I'm glad you brought that up. To all you bitches out there that want niggas out here that's gonna fuck you for multiple rounds, fuck you, bitch. All y'all want niggas that's out here about they business, about they grind and all that shit. How am I supposed to be about my business when I'm out here fucking you so much? 1 round, at least max 10 minutes. I got shit to do. You see all this shit I got going on. The last thing on my mind is fucking you twice. Like, God, if we fuck once, you're lucky. Why? Because I could be doing something else productive. So I hate that shit. I said that one day on a podcast, and I was just like, fucking girls for multiple rounds is the stupidest thing to me. And this chick was just like, ugh. I was just like, yourself, bitch. Like, first of all, she was ugly, so I definitely didn't give a fuck what you was talking about. Get the fuck out of here. What? How you gonna be ugly talking about
stay in your motherfucking way?
Exactly. I'm like, bitch, the way you look, you lucky you get 1. Okay? You lucky you get 1 from any nigga. Not me, but any nigga. Like you. But at the same time, niggas will fuck anything. They really don't fucking care.
It's also like the ugly ass people who always have the super high fucking standards for no goddamn reason. Like,
bro,
if you think you're the baddest thing, you could continue to believe that. However, you're not.
Is it weird? I don't think this is weird. And I know he'll definitely agree with me on this. If you ugly, like, shut up. Shut up, though. Like, I'm not saying your opinion don't matter. Yeah. I'm saying it does not matter to me. And I will always say it does not matter to me. If you ugly, don't speak to me about like anything. Like
everything comes better from a pretty mouth.
Yeah, it's a hilarious way of putting it. Like, I don't know why that's funny to me. Everything comes.
Like, would you rather have some old ass dude come in and be like, "Hey, your daughter died," or a hot ass girl be like,
"Your daughter died."
I'm sorry to say it, but she fucking gone.
Go. I'm not gonna lie.
Because if I got hit with that shit,
some sad ass
I would be
shit
sad,
hear.
But I would be dying.
I'm finna say I'll be dying on the inside. She fucking gone. Why you say it like that? Wait, baby's dead? No. Freak out. That's funny though. No, but I'm not saying if you ugly, don't talk to me. You can talk to me. Just know I'm not gonna look you directly in your face when we have a conversation. I knew this chick last time I was in Osan, and yeah, was this Osan? Yeah, there's like the Piontek area. This girl was so physically unattractive to me. Anytime I had a conversation with her, I could not look her directly in the eyes. And I think we had this conversation.
Yep.
So I'd be talking to her, but it is to her, it looks like I'm looking her in the eyes. I am not.
No,
I am looking
it's
like
like
past
this.
this bitch's soul. So every time she had a conversation, the other like people I hung out with was like, bruh, she's not that ugly. I was just like, to each his own. Like, I'm not.
Y'all
And, but
motherfuckers desperate.
the
Shit.
worst thing is she walked around like she was the baddest chick on the planet. My homeboy asked her, he was like, he said, you really think you the finest like girl in the world? She was like, I know I am. I almost threw up in my mouth a little bit because I was very upset. And I was just like, I hate her. Mind you, she was like the sweetest, most nicest girl I've ever met in my life. But because of that reason alone, I hated her fucking guts. If you ugly, know it. Like, know that you ain't the best thing in the world. Nothing gets under my skin more than watching somebody that's just like, I'm not gonna say watching somebody that's like fine fuck with an ugly person, because that dude may have like usually people that know they ugly develop other skills, and we have definitely talked about this.
Like
you
being funny.
Yes, you can't be ugly and handicapped. Like you gotta have something that's appealing to the person you
Like-
trying to fuck with.
Like either you're gonna be getting fucking, like let's say you're ugly, and you have no other redeeming fucking qualities.
You just
dress
ugly.
like shit. You ain't funny. You're not fun to be around.
You ain't rich. Like you ain't got nothing.
If you're ever gonna fuck, it's gonna be
Paid for.
yeah.
Ooh.
Honestly,
But if you broke, you just not gonna fuck. If you ever gonna fuck, it's gonna be yourself. Cause
like that's why how people get away with being fucking brain dead.
bro, I'm telling you. And like, don't get me wrong, I've told y'all this. Of course, I'm horrifically shallow, and I stand by that. Don't plan on changing anytime soon.
I will forever judge somebody by the first time I meet them. 100%.
I hate bitches more than anything. Not even bitches, like niggas, bitches, people in general that be like, oh, I'm only attracted to a personality. Stop fucking lying to me, because you're not. When you see someone for the first time, if that person is not attractive to you, you already have a no in your head. If you're a female, you're not finna let an ugly nigga or somebody you don't find attractive come up and talk to you just so you can like get a feel for their personality before you say yes.
Or
You're
it's because
not.
bitches like attention too.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. That shit kills me. I was in my Discord server and there was this girl in there. Mind you, she's only like 14. There was like some kids in there. I don't really be talking to them. And I had this conversation with like the older people in there, right? And I was just like, yo, would y'all talk to somebody who's like ugly? I said, I'm saying this because I know I won't, but I was having this argument with somebody else. And they was just like, oh, I like personality more, but they still have to look some type of like attractive to me to even get to know their personality.
Yeah,
of
exactly.
course, these are the people that make sense. And here this little 14-year-old white bitch come in here and tell me something. No, I only care about personality. I was like, no, you're a fucking idiot. Like, you don't. I don't want to hear that shit.
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and she was just like, no, how you going to tell me what I care about? I said, I was like,
Because you're 14 and you ain't been logging years, motherfucker.
thank you. I was like, first of all, bitch, you're a child. That's number one.
That'd be like going to Taco Bell and being like, these are the best tacos I ever had. Shut the
and
fuck up.
And you've never had one. You've never even had a taco in life. You're just like, these are the best tacos ever. Why? Because they look cool. Like they're cheap. Yeah, they're cheap.
They're
tacos,
readily available.
so that I know that they're for me. Because shut up, bitch. You don't know shit. Like, bro.
It showed soft.
It got so bad that she legit like left the server. She was just like, oh no, that's not why she left. Low key, this is a joke. But I've been told a lot of the times when I make jokes, people can't necessarily tell if I'm serious or not, depending on how committed I am to the bit. With everything that was going on with like the police brutality right now, she's like the only white person in my server. And I came in there, I was like, whoo, must be tough to be white right now. I was like, and bro, after that, everybody else in my server is childish, and it was just like, hell yeah, bro, I fucking hate white people. But they know, like, they know me, so they understand that I was fucking joking. And I only said it because I seen her name pop up, and I was just like, it's time. Like, bro, and then when I said that shit, I didn't know she was gonna leave, though. Jesus. I didn't know she was gonna leave, and I kind of felt bad, but it was hilarious to me, and I was just like, she's a fucking child. I don't give a damn, bitch. How you even got in here? This is supposed to be like 18 and up. I don't even know how she snuck in this bitch, but it was just like, you know what? She's been in all the other servers we were in, so we'll let it slide, and she's cool. But this day, nigga, she was hot. I was just like, yeah, man. White, I said I hate to be white right now, especially with everything going on. I heard some people saying next time they see a white person, they gonna beat their ass, and I think I agree. And she was just like, "Well, fine, I'll just leave then." I was like, "Man, maybe that's for the best, dog." She dipped so fucking fast, and they was just like,
God.
"Corey," I was like, "Wait, did she leave for real?" They was like, "Yeah." I was like. Bro, I was dying. She came back, and anytime she seen me, you'd see her immediately go offline. I was just like, "Oh, that's
great. That is hilarious."
I felt so bad. I was like, "It was a
God.
joke. It was a joke." I'm not usually mean to females, especially like if you're a fucking child. I'm not gonna be mean to you.
Oh, I'll be mean to a fucking child.
I'll be mean to like toddlers because I'm like that with my own son. So it's just like you gotta be mean to him because he's a dick and he got a smart ass mouth, bro. Like I was literally on the phone with him, and his fucking mom was like, she goes, "Yo." She said, "Do you want your butt whooped?" And I don't know if y'all ever seen Friday. It's like Red's dad. He's like, "You want your butt whooped?" No, and he like ran off. I was like, "Bro, what the fuck is wrong with him?" She was like, "I don't fucking know, but he gets on my goddamn nerves." Like, she's like, "He gets on my fucking nerves." And she was like, we were trying to like potty train him and shit. So she had him on like the little kids potty or whatever. And she was using the bathroom, and she flushes the toilet. And he goes, "Yay!" And she was just like, "What are you yaying for? Are you done?" He was like, "Mm-hmm." He lied because of when his potty has like the little toilet flush shit. So when the toilet flushes, it like he says that he's done. So when she flushed the big toilet, he was just like, "Yay!" Like, "Yeah, it's time to get up." He tried to like sneak off. She's like, "Where you going? Are you done?" He was just like, "Yes." She said, "No, you're not." He was like, "Man."
He never can't catch a break.
Bro, I was dying, and that's like the one rule is like if you make us laugh, we can't hit him. Like even though he's being a dick most of the time, we can't hit him because we've already laughed at him, and he's not gonna take it serious, so he's not gonna know what he's getting punished for. But that shit had me crying. For the most part, I don't really be whooping him because every time he do some shit, I be dying laughing. Except one time, this nigga, I was playing my game, right, and like my game setup was like in the living room, so it was like this, but like L shaped pretty much. So I'm playing the game, and I told him to grab me a diaper because I taught him to get his own shit because I'm lazy and I didn't want to get up unless it was absolutely time to change him. So I was like, "All right, go grab me a diaper." He grabs me a diaper, right? But he didn't bring it to me. And since I'm playing the game, this was my fault, by the way, in this case, because I was so into this game and I was just waiting on him to bring me the diaper. And when he was done, I was just going to go ahead and go over there and change him. He didn't bring it right away. He was like gone for a second. But since I'm so into this game, I'm not like catching it. And like, I want to say like 2 or 3 minutes into it, I realized, I was like, "Nigga, the box is right there for the diapers. Why is this taking you so long?" And I look over. This asshole is playing in his shit. Not like on purpose, but he's like he's not like trying to play with it. He's like, this is how we knew it was like time for him to get potty trained, because like if he when he gets to the point, like when he like poops on himself, he doesn't like the feel of it. So he'll try to like take his diaper off and like get the shit, like he'll try to wipe it off of himself because he doesn't like it. So I'm like, that makes sense. Like now we know it's time to start potty training him. But he got it off of his butt and he got it on his hands and he didn't know what to do. So he was trying to like pull it off his hands and he realized it's still on the other hand. So he starts wiping that shit on the fucking carpet. Oh, shit. And like 2 or 3 minutes into me playing this game, I just smell shit. I was like, "Woo, let me go ahead and change him." And when I turned around, when I tell you I lost my fucking mind, bro, I popped him. I didn't like beat his ass. I thought about it, but I didn't beat his ass. I like popped him and I was just like, "No, you don't." I was like, no, you don't do that. You don't play with it. And he was just looking at me like this. Bro, when I tell you he was terrified of me for the rest of the day, because I told him I like got him cleaned up and I sat him on the like I got him cleaned up, I fed him, and then I got him on the couch. I'm like, "You're going to bed fucking early." Like my exact words to my 2-year-old son at the time were, don't you fucking say shit. I said, don't you say nothing. Don't you ask me for no toys, no nothing. If you move from this couch, I am going to break your fucking spine. Do you understand me? And he was just like, I said nothing. I don't want to hear anything from you. And he just sat there. He laid down, put his thumb in his mouth, and he's sitting on the bed, right? On the couch. I go back to sit down in my chair. This nigga really tried me. I took off like one of my headphones just to hear to make sure he wasn't doing something. This nigga was up playing with toys. And I was just like, you thought I was playing. Then I whooped his ass. And I sat him back on the couch. And for the rest of the night, this nigga was terrified. I cut the TV off and everything. I was like, now you can't watch TV. You lost that. So shut up, sit there, once again, break your fucking spine. The whole 9.
Crush his soul.
Yeah,
man.
bro. His mom comes in the house, right, after she gets off work. And she was just like, what's wrong with him? I said, don't fucking talk to him. Like, don't talk to him unless you're taking him upstairs to go to bed. She was just like, wow, what did he do? I caught him playing in his shit on the floor, smearing it into your carpets. All she cared about was the couches because she paid for the couches and they was like $2,000. So because of that, she was just like, I know he wasn't doing it on my $5,000. Every time she described the couch, the price would go up. Yeah. It was like, bro, anytime my friends, like anytime my homeboys would come over to the house, I know you ain't letting that seat out that hard on my $10,000 couch. I was like, this number go up every fucking time. And they was like, which one is it? Is it 5,000 or 10,000? I was like, nigga, neither. Like, it's not, bro. Anyway, but because of that shit, she's like, what happened? I told him he was playing with the shit. She's like, not on my couch. I was like, no, on the floor. She's like, oh, did you clean it? I was like, you don't smell or see shit, do you? She was just like, no, it's fucking clean. Like, it's clearly clean. She's like, don't get an attitude with me. I was like, look, you didn't have
this little boy shit.
Yeah, I was like, you didn't have to clean shit off the floor. But at the same time, she was just like, look, you didn't have to fucking like take care of him while you was in Korea the first time, a whole 8 months. I'm like, listen, I understand you did a great job, but I don't give a solid fuck about any of that right now after I just had to clean all that shit up. She was just like, okay, that's fine. Like, you got it as long as you know. I was like, stop fucking talking to me. Like, relax. So she took him upstairs. She's like, come on, baby, we gonna go to bed. He looked at me for confirmation to make sure it was okay for him to move. And like, literally, he was like sucking his thumb. She's like, why is he just sitting there? And he turns around and looks at me. I said, go. He's just like got up and like ran to her. She's like, you didn't scare this baby. I said, fuck you and him. Fuck both of y'all. She was just, hell yeah, bro. I was like, man, fuck this nigga, bro. I was so mad. You don't understand, bro. Because that shit, like, because of that, he got it on his clothes. And the worst part is I had just gave him a like bath, so I had to like give him another fucking bath. Mm-hmm. Wow. On top of cleaning the carpets, luckily I had like this fucking, what is it? It's like a $1,600 fucking vacuum, but it like cleans. Oh,
like the Dyson.
Yeah, like the Kirby shit. Like it cleans like carpets. It like has like the soap dispenser and shit, so you can clean carpets, couches, and all that shit. So because of that, I was able to clean it up real good, and I had to extremely fucking clean the hoses for this shit because I was cleaning up shit. And then he had like a toy in his hand. He had all the shit on the fucking toys. I had to clean his fucking toys off, had to throw his clothes in the washer, and start it immediately. Like, bro, I was so fucking pissed, and it still smelled like shit. So I had to go back over the mess I just cleaned, like with like not comment, but you know, like the floor freshener shit. Like I had to get through that shit like thoroughly with like a brush, nigga. I was just sitting on, and I'm just looking at him like, if you were just at least 5 years older, I would have punched you in the neck. Like while I'm scrubbing this shit, like I was furious, and he's just looking at me on the couch like. I was like, TikTok hand me, nigga. I'll beat your ass. I was fucking furious, bro. Like,
that is why I will never have a fucking child.
That day, I legitimately, I almost hated my own kid that day. I was just like, I see why niggas pull out. I ain't gonna do it, but I get it. Like, I get it. But yeah, bro, that shit pissed me off so fucking much, dog. Like,
you learned to love a little less that day.
I did. I was like, cause I want a lot of kids, and when I say a lot, I mean a very high number. Like I want at least 12 of them things. You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
that.
I want a lot of kids because I have a really big family to the point like when it's
Okay,
Christmas,
Genghis Khan, chill.
nigga. When I say my family is big, like everybody will fly from all over, meet in the same place for like a week leading up to like the holidays. So we'll have a Christmas tree about as tall as this fucking ceiling and presents stacked as high as the Christmas tree going all the way out to that desk. 90% of that shit is for all the kids, like all the new babies that we got. When my son was born, no other baby was born that year. Nigga, that boy got blessed for Christmas. And it don't help that his fucking mama don't know how to stop buying him shit too. Every time she go to the store, she buys him something and then gets mad like, this house is so cluttered. I was like, it's a small ass apartment. His room is filled with shit and now the living room is filled with shit. It's your fault. She was just like, but I gotta spoil my baby. I was like, nigga, whatever. Y'all gotta live there. I don't fucking live with y'all. Like, get the fuck
It's
out
like,
of here.
whoa. Well, if it isn't the action, consequences of your own actions.
Yeah, bro. She's just like, I can't help it. And now he's like really into cars and shit now. So because of that, she's just like, I seen these cars and they look so cool. So I got them for him. I was like, I feel like you be playing with the cars too. The way you describe them.
Yeah.
Every time she was like, these cars look so fucking cool, bro. And I was just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not playing with this shit. This shit for him. If he like it, cool by all means. But I don't give a
Like,
fuck.
hit me up when you can play Wii Sports. And
Yeah,
let me
bro.
smack that ass in boxing.
Like he likes like running around and all that shit when it comes to her, but whenever he's with me, like I be chilling. So because of that, he'll just like sit down and chill. He'll play with his cars. Like he'll come over to like where like my game area was, and since it's a table and all the shit on it is pushed to the back toward the wall, he has like a little open space. He'll just take the cars and like run them on there, which is cool. And if you get tired of that shit, like toward him getting legitimately sleepy, he'll just climb into like my lap and just like lay there. And I was just like, hey man, do your thing. When you fall asleep, put your ass on the couch. That's just how it is. Or I take him up to his crib or whatever. But other than that, like with her, he loses fucking mind. With me, he chilling for the most part, unless I'm like losing my mind with him.
Nah, it's because he remembers that day.
Oh, bro. No, even before that, like he's
day.
always been chill when it comes to me because like I'll play with him a lot, but he recognizes when like I'm chilling, he'll chill. Like he matched my energy. With her, she's always screaming at him and stuff. Not like he did something wrong. We just had like a loud ass household. So because of that, like you heard that song by Chief Keef, Finito. Like it's like I'm a gorilla in the fucking coop, finna pull up to the zoo, nigga. That's like the Stanley household thing, bro. Like so, whenever we was in the house, we literally just be screaming that shit. Well, I'm a gorilla in the fucking coop, finna pull up to the zoo. Like my homegirl was there with us, and she was like recording us. She pans the camera across the room. I'm over there. I'm on the game like this, like losing my shit. Motherfucker, son's mom is over there doing this shit. Then you look at him in the corner doing this shit. Like bro, it's like we all in this bitch turn. Anytime that song come on, that song or the Baby Bop, he knows. This is how I realized my kid might be into music like me. When it gets to or he might be like a dancer because I be dancing all the time. When it gets to the slow part, like when the Jabberwockies come in, he'll stop dancing and he'll slow it down just like the beat. And he's on beat every time. So when it's like, dun, dun, he's like doing some shit that he's seen in the video. I'll be like, nigga, how do you comprehend that? Like he's literally like imitating what he's seeing. And I was just like, this nigga low-key might be the shit. Like I was like, hold up, dog, do your thing. And he'll just start doing this. I needed some shit with some bop in it, and he'll wait till the beat drop and just start turning up again. I was like, that's my nigga, bro. That's my dog. Bro, he's very smart. He pretend like he dumb so he don't get in trouble, but he's very fucking smart. This nigga's.
I mean, that's how you get out of work.
Bro, he's still gonna do this shit. As long as I'm lazy, he gonna do that shit. Like, come on.
How old is he now?
He's 3. The moment this nigga's like 5 or 6, I ain't never washing dishes again, ever in life. This nigga gonna wash everything, bro. Bro, he gonna wash, he gonna vacuum. I'ma somehow figure out a way to teach this nigga how to wash his own clothes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that either. I'm gonna get him a step stool for shit he can't reach. That way I don't gotta get it. And it's a whole thing. Everything he knows now is shit. I didn't want to do it anymore. So people be like, oh man, he's so smart. I'm like, nah, he is, but I'm also lazy because I don't want to do it. It's not fun. and he thinks it's fun because he's a child and he don't realize the concept of work. So he'll just do all this shit. I'd be like, go get a diaper. He's like, I'm like, nigga, we got a chair halfway blocking the drawers, so it's like making him stronger because he has to pull hard as fuck just to get the shit out of there. I was like, at least I ain't have to do it. And I realized I was teaching him low key wrong, because when I push the drawer and since it's hard to get the drawer out, I kick it closed. He just thinks that's how you close shit. So when I open the drawer, when I get the diaper, he'll like stop me like, hold up, dog. Gotta close this drawer. I'm like, nigga, what are you doing? I was like, his name is Chance. I'm like, Chance, what the fuck? What was that? And he was just like, I was like, TikTok hands, nigga, stop it. Like, bro, it's ridiculous. I love him to death, but he's a dick. He really is a dick.
All children are.
You kind of right.
Like, no matter how sweet a child is, there's always going to be the payback from it.
Bro.
That's why I like other people's kids.
There's the residual assholishness left
like,
over from
they could be cool to me, but if they're not being cool to me, I'd be like, go talk to your fucking mom.
Yeah. You little whore. Like,
I fucking hate kids.
I get it. Well, that's been the end of the podcast, guys. You have the squad, Demetrius, Alex, my boy Sebastian here, and this has been Keep It a ThouWow. So, peace.
What's happening with y'all that's ill? This is the podcast for real. Pay homage to my style, we keep it a ThouWow, cause talking it all out's the deal. Hey, talk to me, send y'all DM. I'ma make sure we dig in. We all in the same crowd, we keep it a ThouWow, cause saying it out loud's a win. What's happening with y'all that's ill? Hey, this is the podcast for real. Hey, pay homage to my